Good morning, Toastmasters.
Wait, Jill, how much time?
5 to 7.
That's
Are you videoing?
Should be 35.
Leadership development. Fascinating topic. Pathways Level 2 has made me talk about leadership development. And that just sounds so dry and so boring. And the more I thought about it, it got even more boring. And then I realized I was thinking like corporate leadership. That's not what I want. I realized we actually all are leaders, like in our day-to-day life, and that's actually quite fun. You're the leader of Pink Sisters. Perhaps you're a leader in your walking group, I don't know. You probably lead a bunch of goofballs that we call engineers. Yeah, it's fun. Leadership is actually quite fun. I've come to realize that the two biggest groups that I would lead in day-to-day life would be employees and kids. Okay, so there's about 20 employees. You guys are gonna be my employees. I've got 3 kids. You guys are my kids. Leadership also has a different style to it. I would use a style for employees, and I would probably use a different style for kids, right? And it takes me to figure out what style is gonna be the most effective. I'm gonna give you 3 examples. Same leadership style, different approaches to different scenarios, okay? There's an authoritative style of leadership. No, you don't have cell phones in the meetings. No, you don't have a cell phone at the dinner table. Yeah, you actually have to be at work at 8. And yeah, you actually have to be home at 10. Simple authoritative leadership. 2 different groups, same style. Then let's look at something that's a little more diplomatic as a leader. You guys want to buy a forklift, right?
Yes, I want forklifts.
You guys want to learn a little bit about sex ed, right?
Oh, yeah.
Of course.
So we'd talk about it. What's the budget? What's the time of year that you would need? What is the make and model that would like suit our purpose in our warehouse? Okay? We'd start talking about sex ed just a little bit earlier than I think you would need it, but you'd talk. I'd start watching what makes and models would be hanging around the house a little bit more as you got older. We'd finally get to a stage where, okay, got the forklift, please ensure just everyone is forklift certified. Just know that there's things in Fred Meyer's that are preventative in aisle 14. Aisle 14. Just know that. Aisle 14. That's a little more diplomatic from a leader's point of view. So let's throw one more example at you. This is an altruistic style of leadership. It's a supportive role. You guys are doing driver's ed. You guys are gonna go to a trade show. Okay, a trade show has a booth where you're promoting your goods and products and things. So I would just ensure and support the sales team. Do they kind of know the customer base at this trade show? Do they know what products that we have are good for this? Do they know the information readily available? Do they have the trade show booth all set up and make sure that the team is ready? Driver's ed. Have you guys you've read your manual, you've practiced, you've taken your driver's permit test. Sales team's ready, trade show booth is there. You guys are set to nail it. I've got you through this. You're ready to take your driver's test. And before I do this, I want to make sure you're going to nail it. That's another type of leadership. It's not corporate leadership. It's just a supportive, altruistic role that leader can share. It doesn't have to be dry. It's actually quite fun. I have realized it's actually quite fun. Regardless of the style, authoritative leadership, altruistic, diplomatic, even intuitive. There's lots of different styles. Leaders find what style suits them, and great leaders learn a lot of different styles so they can apply them to different situations and different groups. Thank you.